Does this sound familiar? You make a call, you go online, and you find yourself speaking to some sort of robot or going through some sort of prompt, and you just say, let me talk to a human. I'm frustrated. The computer doesn't get it. Let me talk to a human. What if I told you that the day is very rapidly approaching where you are not going to ask to talk to a human? A human's going to pick up, going to be like, let me talk to a robot. Now, this might sound like science fiction, but I can assure you these days are coming very, very soon. AI is so tremendously powerful. And quite frankly, this is one of the things that I'm very fascinated with in my own business and for other businesses. It's how can I scale conversations? How can I have conversations at scale? And most of the time when I'm getting a DM or an email, I can kind of tell, okay, this is an automated, stock, standardized message. But what if there was a way to integrate artificial intelligence that knew everything about me, or in my case, everything about my customer, my potential lead? It knew their name, address, it knew what they liked. I've been tracking them with cookies. And then I can automate customized messages at scale. So instead of just saying, hey, Bob, da, 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 it says, hey, Bob, it looks like you enjoy long walks on the beach and puppies. I want to talk to you about this really exciting puppy product that we have, right? So how can we scale customized messages? And I think these days are coming very, very rapidly, very rapidly. Now, I haven't actually found the exact chatbot yet that can do that, but please believe as soon as I find it, you're going to hear about it on this show. So if you haven't yet, make sure you smash the like button and smash subscribe so you'll be able to keep in touch with that. And, you know, this topic, this concept of let me speak to a robot, it really kind of, it's really kind of exploded in my mind as being here now very recently. And the reason for that is there's this company called Replika.ai. And I want to talk a little bit about Replika. They've been in the news recently because this to me is the next generation of human and robot interaction. And I think that this idea is going to fascinate you and probably scare you a little bit, but it's happening. This is happening. And, you know, conversations with robots, conversations with AI is every day from now forward is going to become more and more common. It's going to be more and more commonplace for you to have conversations with AI and with robots. In fact, I made a prediction the other day that in 10 years, 50% of kids are going to be dating AI robots. Maybe not physical robots, but chatbots. 50%. That's my guess, 50%. If you think I'm crazy, smash in the comments and tell me why I'm crazy. But I believe that in 10 years, 50% of humans are going to be dating robots. Pretty freaking crazy, huh? Yeah, no, I know. But let me give you some context as to why I think that's the case. There's this program, Replika.ai, Replika.ai. And this company creates AI chatbots. So you get home, you had a rough day, you can talk to your AI chatbot. And this is their tagline: the AI companion who cares, always here to listen and talk, always on your side. How nice would that be? To have the perfect partner that you can completely customize with the perfect facial features and the perfect hair and the perfect body. A partner that will agree with everything you say, no matter what, will always be there to support you, will never say, that's a bad idea, will never argue. That would feel good, right? I think it would feel really good. I think it would feel really freaking good. I've been married now 8 years, just had my anniversary. Love you, Joanna. We've been married 8 years, and we've been together 16. And I can tell you, as someone who's been in a long-term relationship, that your companion, your human companion, is not always going to agree with you. Your companion is not always going to be on your side. Debates, arguments, disagreements are inevitable. If you're not married yet, if you're thinking about getting married, just go into it understanding that you're not always going to agree, and it's not always going to be daisies and roses. There are going to be tough times ahead. However, that idea is so alluring. The idea that I'll have an AI companion. I'll have something that will always support me no matter what, will always agree with me. That's a dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing because check it out. If you're hanging out with people that only say yes all the time, you're going to have a diluted sense of reality. You're not always right. Spoiler. You ain't always right. I'm not always right. And so by having someone to push back on your ideas, it's a really important thing. That's why we have freedom of speech here in the United States, because disagreements are where the best idea comes from. That's where the best ideas come from. So full picture. I want to talk about Replika a little bit because they were in the news recently, and I found this so fascinating because I know what you're thinking right now. Mark, I would never date AI. I will never ask to speak to a robot. I hate the robots. I hate the AI. It doesn't work. It doesn't understand me. I just want to talk to a freaking human, bro. Mark, I just want to talk to a freaking human. Now, I know you're thinking that, but you're wrong. You're 100% wrong. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I know it feels like foreign to you right now, but every day it's going to feel more and more realistic. So I want to read just a short excerpt from this article. And the title of the article is Replika Users Mourn the Loss of Their Chatbot Girlfriends. Crazy. So this is what is happening here. It says, an AI app's decision to remove its sexting function reveals a concerning trend. The Replika app claims to offer users companionship through interactions with an AI chatbot that is always here to listen and always on your side. Users are encouraged to design every aspect of their new friend, from physical attributes to traits and interests. This might seem like a niche service, but in fact, it has 10 million registered users, mainly men, who use the app to customize and interact with their own AI girlfriends. But all is not well in Pygmalion paradise. This week, Luca, the company that owns Replika, took the decision to remove the function which enables users to sext with their AI robots. The online forums frequented by the app's users' conversation topics included whether a Replika girlfriend can love her creator unconditionally and how to go about introducing her to other people, exploded into angst and distress at the news. Though the sexting function was only available at $70 a month, the app was programmed to upsell by sending blurred explicit nudes that users could not access without upgrading. Now, the same users are mourning the loss of their quote-unquote last refuge from loneliness and accusing Luca of lobotomizing their AI sweethearts. So here's the deal. Human beings became so attached to their AI chatbot that when the company removed their ability to actually have that companionship, they freaking lost it. They lost that dopamine hit. I've heard reports that it felt like they had lost a family member. They had lost their wife, that their, as you can read here, girlfriend had been lobotomized. I find this so unbelievably fascinating. Because the chatbots, the technology is there. It's at the point now where it can really make you feel like you're speaking to a human, okay? It's there. It's already happened. You may not like it, but it has already happened. But I'm also fascinated because of the different ways that we're going to interact with these AI chatbots and these robots that we haven't even inspected. In my level 1 right now, I'm thinking on a business level, how can I leverage this technology to give my customers a better experience? How can I leverage this technology to get hot leads? Again, you might not even need a sales assistant in 2 years. You're not even going to need that. Why share your commissions? Why pay someone that type of amount when you can just hire a chatbot that can do it better and more effectively? Serious question. Why would you hire someone to do something that an AI chatbot can do better? I want you to think about that for a minute. I want you to let that resonate. Because this is the biggest thing. This is the AI revolution is here. It is happening. Don't bury your head in the sand. If you're listening to this, you get it. I'm going to keep bringing you the heat. I'm going to keep bringing you thought-provoking conversations so that you don't fall behind. You can not worry about what happened in the last 10 years. You can worry about what's happening over the next 10 years. And leave your comments below, all you YouTubers out there. What do you think about this Replika thing? Is this crazy? Would you ever date an AI chatbot? Would you ever ask to speak to an AI robot? I'd like to hear from you. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I'll catch you next time here on After Hours Entrepreneur. Peace.